Hello everyone, watch this review here with a look at the Red Tornado from the Justice League Unlimited line. Now, Red Tornado actually wasn't even a character I was familiar with prior to Justice League Unlimited, which makes picking up this figure, I guess, have some symbolic or nostalgic or whatever you might call it, significance or impact for me. Since then, of course, I have seen the character appear in a few other cartoons, in addition to reading a trade paperback or two where he was a central character. So yeah, hold on a second till I'll get this out box. Now, Justice League Unlimited figures are a little hard to review just in that you really don't have a ton to talk about. What you see is essentially what you get. Now, as for the character, he's a sort of immortal android. Whenever he seems to get destroyed, he always ends up coming back, and, it's a robot that eventually develops feelings and ends up getting married and having a kid somehow. I don't really understand how that works, but on one appearance he does try to get a sort of human body and stuff, and then, crazy stuff happens. But this little prop that he comes with, the little Red Tornado, or whatever you may call it, doesn't seem to sort of interact with the character. When I was looking in the package, I was thinking maybe there's some way you can get the legs or something in here, and then, he floats, or maybe you can pop the legs off, but no, it doesn't seem so in either case, so you really just get a kind of neat-looking character, and then a separate prop that doesn't have any interaction, and also can't be posed like this, apparently. Yeah. So, that's kind of a downside. As for the figure itself, the style sort of conforms to the line sort of conforms to the same style, where, they have a certain aesthetic, and then they even recycle quite a bit, so these figures do look quite a bit like other figures from the line, but it comes with a sort of thick rubbery cape. It's a somewhat different material than you see on a lot of other figures, and even the texture feels really different, which is kind of crazy. It looks like it's glued to his shoulders, so I could remove it, but I don't want to, just in case I'll have trouble putting it back on. In terms of articulation, you really don't get any. Even the head doesn't move. It's just sculpted on there. But you get a point at each arm, then a point at each leg. So, really, this is just a sort of generic display piece, and, it does kind of do that well, which is why I've never really picked up a ton from the line. By which I mean, well, I'm a fan of articulation, but it's a smaller line, sort of 4-inchy figures. Here's a Marvel Universe Iron Man, just to give you some idea of scale. But yeah, this has been a look at the Red Tornado from the Justice League Unlimited line. Until next time, folks.